His father worked his whole life, every single day. But when he left this world, he left behind only a small wooden box and a question. A question about true wealth. Michael remembered that box. It sat on his father's old, worn desk, a simple thing made of dark, heavy wood, smooth from years of touch. Michael was a man in his late 30s. He worked hard. A quiet man, much like his father. He ran a small repair shop in town. Radios, toasters, old clocks. He fixed them all. The shop was small, tucked away on a side street. Dust motes danced in the sunlight through the grimy window. It smelled of old electronics and ambition. But mostly, it smelled of quiet struggle. Michael lived in a small apartment above the shop. Life was simple. Too simple, he often thought. Michael saw money as a relentless tide. It came in. It went out. Mostly out. He worked tirelessly. Long hours. He barely charged enough. He felt a deep, constant anxiety about money, a weight in his chest. It echoed his father's life. His father had always said, "Money is like sand, son. The harder you try to hold it, the faster it slips through your fingers." Michael believed this deeply. He watched friends buy homes. He saw them take vacations. He felt left behind. He believed he was destined for the same struggle. A life of scraping by. Just like his father. This belief wasn't just practical. It was emotional. It stole his joy. It made him afraid of the future. He avoided looking at his bank balance. He often felt a knot in his stomach. What if the shop failed? What if he got sick? What if he could never truly provide? This fear kept him small. It kept him from asking for fair prices. It kept him from growing his business. He always felt on the edge. One rainy afternoon, a year after his father passed, Michael found the small wooden box again. It was under a stack of old ledgers. Forgotten. He picked it up. Belled heavy, he remembered his father's words. "This box holds everything important, Michael. Everything you need to know." But the box was locked. No key. Michael felt a wave of frustration. His father had been a man of riddles. He studied the box. He turned it over and over. He saw no latch, no obvious way in, just smooth, dark wood. Then his fingers brushed against a tiny, almost invisible seam. He pressed gently. The lid gave a soft click. It opened. Inside, there was no money. No jewelry. Only a single folded piece of paper, and beneath it, a small polished stone. The paper held his father's familiar, slightly shaky handwriting. It read, "Son, true wealth is not what you earn, it's what you keep, and how you grow it. Small stones build big walls." Michael stared at the words. He stared at the smooth stone. A seed was planted. The words echoed in Michael's mind. What you keep, how you grow it. Not about earning more. About holding on to what you have. Small stones build big walls. He looked at the polished stone. It was just a simple, gray river stone. But in that moment, it felt profound. He decided to try. He started small. Very small. Every evening before closing the shop, he would take just $1. Not 5, not 10, just 1. He would put it into the wooden box. It felt foolish at first. What could $1 do? He still worried about bills. The anxiety lingered, but he kept going. Day after day, $1. Then he started finding old pennies. Lost coins under the workbench. He added those too. Sometimes a customer would pay him a little extra, saying, "Keep the change." Instead of spending it, he put it in the box. He wasn't depriving himself. He was just being mindful. He saw the dollars piling up. Slowly. The box grew heavier. He started looking for other stones. He noticed wasted electricity. He turned off lights. He fixed a leaky faucet. Small savings. Small efforts. He saw how every tiny bit added up. He started to believe. He wasn't just putting money in the box. He was building a habit. He was building a new mindset. The fear began to lessen. The knot in his stomach loosened. He started charging fair prices for his work. Not out of greed, but out of respect for his skill. And people paid. He saw the box. He saw the small pile of money. It wasn't a fortune, but it was his. It was growing. It was proof. Small stones truly built big walls. He felt a quiet pride, a sense of control he had never known. This wasn't about being rich. This was about being secure. Perhaps you too feel this struggle. You work hard. You try your best. But money always feels just out of reach. Or perhaps you feel like Michael, like you're constantly fighting a tide. We often believe we need a big break, a sudden windfall, a huge salary jump. But what if the real lesson is simpler? What if it's about the small, consistent actions, the tiny habits that build over time? Are you waiting for a miracle? Or are you overlooking the stones right in front of you? We all have hidden leaks in our finances, small, forgotten expenses, unchecked habits. We tell ourselves it's just a little, but a little, consistently, becomes a lot. Think about your own small wooden box. What simple, consistent action can you take? What small stone can you put away today? It's not about being stingy. It's about being intentional. It's about respecting your effort and building a quiet foundation, a foundation that brings peace. His father's last lesson wasn't about having a lot of money. It was about understanding its quiet power. It was about the strength found in small, consistent effort. True wealth isn't measured by what you acquire or how much you earn. It is found in what you consciously choose to keep and patiently grow. It is about building a quiet freedom from fear. It is about the deep sense of security that comes from knowing you are steadily building your own foundation. Stone by stone, start building your wall today.